So, we are... First of all, I need to go back to the... Which one is it? This one? No, I think it's this one. Yep. Okay, we finished all the dungeons to get all the medallions and free all the sages, and Sheik told us that she's actually Zelda. So yeah, we now have to... Oops. We just have to defeat Ganondorf now, which is gonna be today's plan. I quickly answered to a message I just got. Okay. There we go. Also gonna write on my feed that I need to buy new mango strips. Yeah. Also, sorry, they're not actually raisins, they're sultanas, but close enough. They're just stuck together. Oh man, they're sweet. Ooh. Feels like I'm eating pure sugar. Hello there, Beethoven. Nice to see you. Hope you had a good day. Oh my goodness, these things are way too sweet for me to eat pure. I think I have to... Well, that's completely ruined. Yeah, I would say, Hyrule Castle has been turned into a... Well, I would say that looks very similar to Bowser's Castle, in a way. I'm gonna bake them into bread, I think. They're too sweet to eat like this. But in a bread without any sugar, they should be perfect. At least the tiny pieces of mango I have, they have a little bit of sourness. But yeah, as you can see, everything is practically destroyed. Sounds like a Skulltula. Do I care for them? Not really, but I'm curious to... if there's something behind here. What the heck? He blocked up the fairy fountain, huh? Well, that's okay, we already got that. Ah, there it is, see? But yeah, it sounded like a scuttle. I'm just gonna get it because it's here. But yeah, let's actually go into Ganon's castle, shall we? Or Ganondorf's, I should say. Vivi, can you hear me? It's Raru the Side. We six will gather our power to create a bridge to the castle where Ganondorf dwells. The castle keep, which is known as Ganon's Tower, is protected by the 6 evil barriers. Bring down the 6 barriers and save Princess Zelda. And we already trained for that in the Gerudo training grounds. Because spoiler alert, that's where he trained. That's what he got inspiration from. Hey, look at that, the beautiful bridge. Don't know why it has to be this ornate and kind of still fit with the vibe of the castle, instead of just being like a standard rainbow bridge, because look at the design. It looks like the design of the castle, even though the sages made it. It's very weird. Also, it's a bit crooked because of the entrance, but hey. I love this carpet. It's like reddish purple with the gold accents. I'm not gonna deal with those guys. Sorry, no sorry. These things look like... Nope, they're not. Okay, well, could have been. Either way, fancy purple door. Let's start from left to right. I guess it's quite obvious. So, guess what? We have trials that are exactly like the Gerudo training grounds, just a bit more on steroids. Ceiling hook, okay. Maybe a block of time, but apparently just ceiling hook. And yes, you can move them out. I thought I had enough distance. I guess I'm gonna use the damage boost to, like, ignore that one. And yes, I totally ignored both of them, but the idea is you collect these things, beat up other things, and then... That wasn't helpful. I forgot I have the hammer, not the bow out. Can you not? Huh. Ah. I see, I see. It's not gonna hit. It's not gonna even go through. Need to be careful that it doesn't hit me, though. Problem is he turns the camera like that. Wherever that went. We like to line this up better. Nope. That went to the side way too much. Hey, there we go. You can only micro adjust when it's zoomed in like that. That's okay though. Oops, not what I meant to do, but hey. Okay, maybe what I meant to do, but differently. Wow. There we go, I fluked that. That's okay. I wanna not waste my magic on those, so switch back. Oh, no, 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 no. I know that sound. Ah, at least it's a one-hit one. Come on, put your sword away. Thank you. I am curious what the other two do, so, they're likely gonna summon enemies, but that's okay. Can you drop anything more useful? Apparently not. That's okay. I don't want to take a break. I wanna... Do I have to play a song? That's the only thing I can think of. No, maybe you shoot it? Forgot how you got rid of this thing. Oops. Nope. It always lets go a bit early, which is annoying. So you're supposed to be here. I think it's a song of some kind. Maybe the Song of Time to revert it to, like, get rid of them? Apparently not. Ah, that tea was hot. Sorry. It's not Zelda's lullaby. Maybe it's the... corresponding song? Like... How did one get rid of these things? I thought it would be like Zelda's lullaby or something. Maybe just played in the wrong place before? But there's no cutscene showing, so I don't think that's it. Maybe I just... No, I need to destroy him, clearly. But how? Is it? Oh, hold on. How about the light arrows? You know, not like they're supposed to banish evil, but hey, who am I to think that? Damn. Smart brains, I forgot I had them. It's fairly late that we got them. Hey, look, it's our friend. Spirit barrier dispelled. Hurry up, kid. I guess we're gonna get this animation every time. It's okay. Also, yes, we're going backwards, just for the fun of it. No. Forgot how to get rid of those, but there was a way, but either way. Well, you may not be able to stay long because you don't have a fire-resistant tunic. Well, that's not gonna be a problem for me. What is gonna be a problem for me is these sinking platforms. I need to figure out how to get rid of these things. He always jumps far from every single edge. But no, not from that one. And yes, you have to do it, redo it every single time you flop. Isn't that just lovely? That's okay. You can time it right. Okay. I think they only froze water, didn't they? I think this is the wrong game for this, but... yeah. I don't think that's close enough. Yeah, no. I think you need to get the pillar down somehow. Maybe I can Song of Time it. Also, yes, this was originally why I had the boots, because, like, it doesn't sink the platform immediately. And you can, like, kind of poke the edges to have it not sink. Just have to wait until you can grab things. I have it in a weird spot on my board, so I cannot just switch it out right now, but that's okay. Let's try and Song of Time it, shall we? Maybe another song, maybe another thing. I think there was an item for this, if I remember correctly. Hold on. I remember something. I remember something vividly. Oops, what just fell? I just wanted to take a bite of my... oh, okay, never mind. I accidentally touched my calipers. I think you lift them. I think there was one of them that gives you, like, an item. Also, yes, you can stand on this without it going down with these shoes, which is quite nice. Which is why I always have them in my bar, because I knew that something like this would happen. It just takes a while until it, like, lets you climb. Let's try the next one. Because in one of them there was an essential item to lift these, I think. This is not ominous at all. Also, let's Lovely. He didn't even, like, do the pulling thing, he just pulled me in. Yeah, that's okay. We can get it back. He's technically just a one hit, but yeah. Either way, I'm gonna wear it right now, just to make sure that I don't have to deal with swapping it back later. First of all, I did not move there. Second of all, thank you, game. I love you so much. Like, as soon as it stopped, I stopped moving, and he continued moving. I love that. Cause guess what? You have to redo all of this. I think there will be like a chest or something dropping if you go to that. See? Hey, and it's a main item. Is this the item I need? I think it may be. Even more power. Yes, that means we can now grab the thing that we couldn't grab before. Also, I think this one... I think this torch does the same thing, doesn't it? Yep, it does. Problem I'm having is that there's no way of reaching any of this. There's like this weird drop-down thing from that side. Okay, you can barely reach that. And then... And yes, all of these have this like red core, they just have different outside colors, which I think is a bit weird. Like, you know, they could have gone for anything else, but no. Could have gone like with the core the same color, but I guess not. Either way, that was the shadow room. Which means that was Impa. And now we can go back to the fire room. But yeah, all of these are, like, I guess the mild form of these, as some of you may have noticed, is the stuff we did in the Gerudo training ground. And that is literally where Ganon came up with the idea, where you got it from. Is this the one? Yep. Let's do this. Because yeah, funnily enough, these go down, this thing doesn't. Which I think is very interesting. Considering we're like light-footed, yes, but we're not actually floating. Okay, that was mean. That was just a thing of, hey, you get stuck on the corner there, so fuck you. You're gonna die here, and you cannot do anything about... Grab the fucking edge, don't go sideways. Well, I guess I'm gonna go all the way around. You are kidding me. I love you too. And yes, these are harder to walk around with, but... Again, they do have advantages too. They're just very slippery. And I always use them for this, cause... I don't know. It's nicer to have the middle not go down. And yeah, he always does like a little animation thing, so when he throws these, at least in most cases, so that helps. And yeah, I remembered there was an item. You fucker, you fucker, you absolute fucker. Again, this he doesn't drop down from the edge kind of thing. So I will go to the left-hand side platform when I do this again after this. But that's okay. Fine. Luckily we grabbed it before it went down, but yeah. We lost so many hearts in this room, this is atrocious, man. Let me guess. Oh no, we do get a heart. One singular one. Surprise. Okay, that's the fire try then. Next one. Hello there. Fire barriers dispelled. Hurry up, brother. We will, Dark. We will. Now there's one that, of course, we skipped. I'm gonna go back for this one, since we have the gloves now. I'm sure the hitting stones didn't hit him and he actually got crushed by them, I think. Something like that, but hey. Can I still open them? I mean, some of them may be trapped, but some of them may have recovery hearts underneath them. Okay, they do more damage than the recovery hearts do good, so I'm gonna ignore the other chests. I guess. I'm only gonna open the one with the... Only gonna open the middle. I said the middle and not this one. I wanted the middle one, and I clicked it before I could. Only wanted this one. Yep. Because I thought there may be something, because there was a thing there. Thank you. Yeah, allergies. But it's okay. Thing is, you kind of have to use everything you learned so far. Lovely. Also, yes, it's a time limit. I love me some good time limits. Don't worry, I'm not panicking. I'm actually quite calm. Because I know where they are. Besides me getting hit by those stupid boulders. It's actually not a problem to solve that. Ah. I remembered this one. I remembered it one being a fake and I still went for it. Damn it. Yeah, because I forgot it was this one. Yeah, one magic doesn't work with the other magic. Clicked the wrong thing. That's okay. There we go. Hello there, Aru. Light barrier is dispelled. Hurry. Also, this is going by a bit faster than I thought, but hey, that means we should definitely be able to finish this today. I actually quite love these small things, because like you have to, I mean like, yes, you had to in the Garuda training grounds, you have to kind of use practically every item you can as an adult. The only thing that's a shame is obviously that you cannot use the boomerang as an adult. Things like that, but yeah. Ice, ice, baby. You didn't freeze me the first time. Why did you freeze me now? That's okay. We're feeling this may be trapped. No, it's a recovery heart. I take that. This one gonna be trapped? Yep. We're gonna grab another bottle of blue fire. Also, I love that he's just dropping it to his feet and standing there in the fire. And this blue fire must be quite hot, so even the tunic shouldn't protect him there. What? No! You baited me. Why? Let me have a look around to see where things are. Because I think... yeah, I think you just have to go there and that's how you get things. That's clearly a no. Can move this one there, and then this one I think in the gap, and then I can move that one over there. Can I? Yes, okay. Don't think that will do much, will it? Yeah, no. Guess the one I need to move into the gap was the other one. That's okay, let's go back out and then go back in. Maybe I can even get the ferry. So, let's move the right one over. Nope. No! You stupid... If I say let go, then I say let go. There we go. Isn't that annoying? Technically a very simple riddle, and technically very annoying. To be fair, like when you've gotten accustomed to the shoes, like if you're constantly wearing the shoes, like I did beforehand, you get accustomed to ice mechanics very quickly in this game, so that kind of helps. Boom. There we go. Oh my goodness, hello there, how we go? Why? Oh, there we go. I just read it before my notifications came in. Welcome, welcome! I take it you finished Dr. Mario and probably did something else. How was your stream? Well, of those who don't know Kawigo from my stream already, they're a variety streamer. They work on their motorcycle sometimes, they do Lego builds, but they mostly play cozy games like Stardew Valley or Zelda and things like that. And yes, they have a cat cam. And for those who just joined within the raid, welcome everybody, I'm Vivilane, or Vivi. I'm also a variety streamer slash crafter. I usually game 3 times a week, and once a week I do crafting. And guess what, we're currently in a gaming session. I'm currently at the last part of Ocarina of Time. I'm gonna beat the game today. At least I should. So yeah, we're currently in Ganon's castle. Oh, Ganondorf's castle, whatever. And we're trying to get into Ganon's tower by doing all these trials, which, by the way, I always love because it, like, is the last part of the game and you have to use all of the items. Ah, nice! You played Super Mario Kart and Super Mario World. That's really nice. Yes, Mario Day. Indeed, that's a thing. People have been sending memes and other servers quite a lot. Like, because it's the 10th of March, they always post the, like, Mar-I-O instead of the 10th of March, so March 10th, Mar-I-O. Things like that. Yeah, it's always kind of fun, because it's easy to remember when you got that meme, like, multiple years in a row. Okay, already assume I need that for later. Okay, that's an annoying thing. It's okay though. I wanna get rid of this thing. Fine. But yeah, hope that went well, and hope you had a good day today. I need to get over there before the wind starts. So I need to wait for this to stop. Oh no. And we have to redo that. Great! Timing! I got impatient. Come on. Yes, you can barely not reach that, that's okay. That was awful. That's okay, I'm always doing them in a very stupid way. But yeah. Wanna wait for the wind to completely stop. You fucker. There we go. Thing is, it always starts a bit early, but it doesn't actually then reach its strongest, so you cannot actually reach things, which is a bit annoying. Fine, I'm gonna equip that instead of the bottle. Need to just clean up my inventory a bit, then I can keep them out then. So I'm like having to aim with one hand and like throw with my there, but that's okay. Food sounds pretty nice indeed. Wonder if I have to play Song of Time here or if it's a button thing. We shall figure that out very soon. What in the actual fuck? I didn't even have the boots on. Come on. That's just mean. That's just plain mean. Whiffed. There we go. That's better. Because these aren't even slippery. Why was that one then? That was a very weird jump, but I'm gonna take it. Really? You had to start then? I think this was the room I already found annoying as a child all the time. The one room. There we go. That's okay though. Not gonna lose my patience. With that I do though, cause that is plain mean. That's plain Link jumping weirdly off of an edge. What the heck? Why did he have to grab that? We never have to do that before. I clicked the button once more. Oops. No, I hit it with my hand even though I didn't mean to. I'm gonna wait for the wind to fully pass. Now, I would have loved to get, like, another thing right at the entrance, so I didn't have to run back there anymore. Luckily, once we're done with this, we're done with this. And we are automatically leaving, so... yay! Boom. That was a bit off center, but it's okay. Forest barriers dispelled. Hurry up, baby. So yes, that was Sarius. Can't remember. Yeah, we're missing Ruto. We're missing Ruto, so one more. Oh, aren't we? Huh, apparently not. Did I get her in the... I think I got her with the eyes. Well, I guess I finished. Whoops. Yeah, I think that was the ice. I didn't even pay attention to who it was that was there, but I guess that worked out. It looks so much like there should be a chest in the middle. Where's the other one? Must be one more, right? Yep, there it is. Huh, I guess not. Looks so much like there should be a chest though. Also, I love these doors. Again, very Bowser's Castle-esque. Well, joke's on you, because I can just slash you because I have the big Goron sword. To be fair, the big Goron sword is like a bit less OP than the Fierce Deity mask. And yes, when I play Majora, I'm gonna go for that one. It's still a decent bit more powerful than the normal Master Sword, so... That was weird, I got stuck inside that guy for a sec. Now, it would be lovely if my lovely fairy would focus on things, which she clearly doesn't, so yay. But hey, that's fine. Can you... Also, I love the chest design. I think this is one of the prettiest boss key chest design. I don't care for the boss key design. I think I like the one from Phantom Hourglass the most. Had to think about the designs. Wind Waker's are pretty good too, but I think Phantom Hourglass is my favorite. I guess nostalgia-wise. Oh look, two of them. Joke's on them, you only have to activate one at a time. Jump flash before then stop enemies, yeah. Indeed. See how easy that is? Hey, he drops hearts, that's nice. The thing I have problems with, which for some reason today it works. Yesterday it really didn't wanna, and that's why I struggled so much yesterday. It's like the backflip didn't work as much when I focused on things. Which I know is an issue sometimes, but yeah, for some reason Ganon's castle, it always has been like the smoothest running when it comes to fights. But yeah. Also, I think this is one of the most boring music things ever when it comes to evil boss fights, in my opinion. I think it's mattering that much, but let's go with that. A fairy would be lovely. I guess we're gonna have to live with one, huh? One and useless stuff. That's okay. I do love this, like, it's supposed to be stained windows, but there's not enough light coming through them for me to actually think they're stained windows, but I love the design. See, those are stained glass, and look at how the colors on the runes are. Look at this, so cool. I always love this. This is definitely one of the prettiest, like, Ganon's castle designs. Or in general, like, Ganondorf fight designs. Not gonna help me much, but let's save. Actually, I'm gonna do this for a second, although I don't want to use it, but if I have to, I will have to. But yeah, look at this. I mean, the one in Twilight Princess is obviously pretty cool, but like, look at this design. It's so beautiful, especially in the 3D remake or in the general remake. So pretty. I love it. Oh, she's still conscious. Well, that's rare. There appears the Triforce. And we're getting healed. Convenience is convenient. Triforce parts are resonating. They're combining into one again. The two Triforce parts that I could not capture on that day 7 years ago. Didn't expect it would be hidden with you two. Nice. Bon appetit then. Now, finally, all the Triforce parts have gathered here. These toys are too much for you. Command you to return them to me. Vivi, I can't help you because of the waves of darkness. I can't get too close. I'm sorry. Totally meant to do that. Oops. That's fine. I didn't mean to jump that far off, but yeah. Oh, come on! I pressed the button. Ah. Let me get a bit more distance from him. Bottle! Depending on which game, the bug catching net and the bottle are the most OP items ever. Oh my goodness, you done for at some point? Holy shit! What the heck? I think you hit him with the arrows. Ah, that's okay. Ah, lovely. I think you hit the ball back and then you just hit him with the arrows immediately. That's okay. Yes, it's tennis time. And yes, we're playing it with a bottle. Isn't that just fun? Look, it's cinema mode. That actually isn't, but hey. This one. Need to get to a platform that's like far enough away from him. But you saw him swing and it didn't swing the thing back. Oh, lovely. Navi's focus would be amazing, but we don't get that. But yeah, this fight is literally just tennis. Though a bit cheating because it doesn't bounce. It's one of my favorite fight mechanics though in the Zelda games, because it's kind of challenging to have the timing, so it's a bit more tricky. I would just love it if it would combine a bit more with some other features, but I guess not. That didn't do much, that's okay. Yeah, I should have gotten out the bottle first. That's okay. Also, look at the light in the background. That's so cool. But yeah, the first one was so long. Hope this one will not be this long. Come on, mess up. Oh my goodness! Oh, some good food. Ooh, what did you get? Something nice. Also, it's concerning that I can still read chat while this is going on, considering this is timing based. Hello! Country fried steak. Mmm. Definitely sounds good. Ouch. I couldn't move there. What? I'm holding my... Ah, lovely. Well, this time I could move. That was so weird. Why couldn't I move? Let's go over to this edge to take care of things. Oh no, you're not. What? Come on, that hit him, totally. There we go. It's a very chill fight, like a decent bit of the OT fights are pretty chill. The great evil King Ganondorf beaten by this kid? And yes, he spewed out green blood. That's yucks. Vivi. Also, this is like my favorite Ganondorf design. No, don't shatter the glass. Also, yes, they're totally not hitting us and injuring us. Look at our fancy boots. So yeah, half the castle just got yoinked and we didn't get injured at all. Sure, that's totally normal, right? The logic in this game. Ganondorf, pitiful man, who had a strong righteous mind, he could not control the power of gods and... Also, this music I really don't care for. Hey, listen to me, this tower will collapse soon. The last breath, Ganondorf is trying to crush us in the ruins of the tower. We need to hurry and escape. Please follow me. And yes, he would have totally succeeded at that if it wasn't so stupid, but hey. It looks really cool though. Oh god. I almost whipped that. Zelda! Come on. And yes, you can see these are the gates that we couldn't pass through before. Luckily with her animation the time stops, which don't even know how long they have. You know what I mean? I wanted to get out of the way for the fire thing there. Shield up the whole thing. Yeah, still like this exact timing. I don't know. Always seemed a bit weird to me that she knew exactly. But yeah, this is not really a challenge. There's gonna be some fighting involved in a bit, but... Oh my goodness, look! That's okay. Yeah, he jumped sideways despite me wanting to jump forward. I wanted to do a jump slash. There we go. See? Same issue I had before. You could have already opened this while I was picking up the hearts. Come on! Like, it's not like they're falling shut again or something. They're like literally staying open. But no. Yes, I still remember the pathing, even though I don't remember a decent bit else of this game, funnily enough. Well, that's okay. Oops. So much for me remembering the pathing. To be fair, I always tank that because they don't do much damage. It's like the tower's falling apart or anything, just going to stand around and wait for you. Yeah, indeed. Fuck you very, very much. I hate these readers. There we go. Hello? Can you... Thank you. Oh my goodness, you're so lazy. Still, even the like ruined carpet looks really cool. You know, I think the like gold and like purplish red carpet is really cool. Again, I love this mix of Bowser something design of this quite a lot. It's one of my favorite in the Zelda series. When it comes to like final boss fight areas. But of course we're not fully done yet. Bonk. Well, the nice thing about this is at least he planes the area where the Promahiro castle was, so guess what? Easier cleanup, you don't have to like remove the entire castle, since it removes itself. All you literally need to do is like clean up some debris, and that's it. So they can just build another castle on top quite easily. And yes, it sank with like half the debris still left, but the other half completely vanishing. It's over, it's finally over. Joke's on you, it's not. Vivi, I'm sorry, I couldn't help you in the battle before. 3D graphics are so good. I mean, there's revamped graphics for this, like somebody literally recreated the entire game in Unreal Engine, and that looks absolutely beautiful. But like, still, it's really pretty even from the original Nintendo remake. Compared to the original version. Like, really fun. And hey, look who's there! He's not dead yet! Surprise! Who would have thought? Just close my mango container. Guess what? It's Dark Beast Ganon! And yay, there goes the Master Sword. There's no way he's going to hold me back again. This time we fight together. Well, joke's on you, because we have an even bigger and better sword. Oh, come on. Roll forward, you doofus. Hold on. So you're originally... That is just bullshit. I love that it does that. Can we please get hearts from something instead of this stuff? Can you, like, destroy this? Oh, fairies. I take fairies. I take fairies even more. And that's why I love the big runs for tonight. I wanted to roll! Yeah, I know, and then roll, but like... You see, I tried to roll there and it just didn't. Even though I let go of the focus. Like, technically just standing here should work, but like... It doesn't wanna. That's okay though. And yeah, this is a fairly easy fight normally. Stop doing that. Okay. And now we just wait for Zelda to give us the Master Sword. Vivi, the Master Sword's here! Hurry up! Because guess what? You can only slay this beast with the Master Sword. And there's a time limit, so you have to kind of redo that, but that's okay. I'm stuck? Okay. I got stuck in a roll there, in a weird way. Like underneath his leg. Why the heck? I'm always getting stuck in his left leg in a weird way. Also, it's kind of funny that he doesn't do any damage, isn't it? Like, I'm at 2 hearts the entire time, but like, every time he hit me, he didn't do any damage. Like, so he did when he shouldn't have. Oh, don't worry, I knew that the entire time. It's okay, like... Totally fine in this case. Using my power to the evil king, he uses his sword and deliver the final blow. It happens sometimes. But yeah, don't worry about it. But I was trying to go on the scratch, it was just... The autofocus thing just didn't do me well there and I needed to let go in a way. But yeah. Look at this! The thing with Ocarina of Time is like... There's not really many bosses to struggle to. Like, at all. Like, Volvagia maybe one? Trying to think of another one. I guess the like middle boss, the like, nah, not even the octopus from Jabu Jabu, but yeah. Now open the sealed door and send the evil incarnation of darkness into the void of the evil realm. But yeah, like, there's not really many bosses you really need to struggle with. Like, there's always like a hitbox or a platform where you can be totally safe the entire fight. Also, thank you, Anthony. But yeah, it's like a very fun game narrative-wise, but it's not that challenging fighting-wise. Like, the most fighting challenge thing you have, really, is maybe the Dark Nuts and Gerudo, which, as I mentioned before, I really love the mechanics of, like, having to, you know, wait a little before fighting. But yeah, someday when this seal is broken, that is when I'll exterminate your descendants. As long as the Triforce of Power is in my hands. So yeah, and that just happens. Thank you, Vivi. Thanks to you, Ganondorf has been sealed inside the evil realm. Didn't realize I need to click. I was like waiting for it to continue. That peace will once again reign in this world for a time. All the tragedy that has befallen Hyrule was my doing. I was so young I couldn't comprehend the consequences of trying to control the sacred realm. I dragged you into it too. Now it's time for me to make up my mistake. You must lay the Master Sword in rest and close the door of time. However, by doing this, the road between times will be closed. Vivi, give the Ocarina to me. As a sage, I can return to your original time with it. Peace has returned to Hyrule. It's time for us to say goodbye. Now go home, Vivi, regain your lost time. Home, where you're supposed to be, the way you're supposed to be. Thank you, Vivi. Goodbye. And that is the end of Ocarina of Time. And with that, we finally reached the game that caused the timeline to split. I know that I have at least a decent bit of viewers that has never really played any Zelda game. Thank you. So yeah, let me explain to you all what timeline split means. Basically, there is a couple different outcomes. The obvious is Ganondorf is defeated. The unobvious is we didn't succeed as an adult. And then there is obviously the one as a child where we actually didn't open the Sacred Realm. So we have 3 timelines basically. And the timeline in which we didn't succeed, actually, as the hero of time, actually we played some games on already. And it's a timeline where like Ganondorf is constantly being revived. So what follows basically is like a long war, and like we didn't succeed in like completely sealing him. So he's being revived. Like they have like a sealing war, and they manage to like seal him, but he's like constantly being unsealed there. So that's like what happens right before A Link to the Past. So technically, we now played like, even though we played some other games before, like this is technically the first game for the timeline that we know now. There's other games before that, like Minish Cap, Skyward Sword, and things like that. I'm not gonna play Four Swords, but that technically too. And then basically, this is the first time, or that technically the second time that Ganondorf appears ever. Oh, Skyward Sword is made. You know, we're gonna play that sometime in the future, but that means after the Sealing War, after we got defeated, which is like a very long war, it takes a lot of tragedies, Hyrule's like halfway ruined and has to rebuild itself, we land in A Link to the Past, which we already played as the Zelda game before this, where Ganon is again revived, and we fight him again, and then we have Oracle of Seasons and Oracle of Ages, where obviously Komi and Kotake try to revive him, and we still beat him. And then in that same timeline, technically we have Link's Awakening, so like the hero Link, I think it's directly after Oracle of Seasons and Ages, the same Link like travels the oceans, and that's how he comes towards the Windfish Island. And then technically, after all of that comes The Legend of Zelda and Adventure of Link, which in both we know it's still Ganondorf the main evil. But then of course we have the timeline that we have now, where the hero is successful. And the next game in that, in the child era, is gonna be Majora's Mask, where Link is continuing as... And yes, they're holding him upside down and he's spinning instead of his musical instrument. That's hilarious. And yeah, you can see all the characters there just being on the ranch. Now back to Romani Ranch. And they're all having fun. And we have the choir of the handyman. It's lovely. They're all dancing. It's so cute. I love this scene. It always makes me smile. And look at her! She's like juggling her chickens. But yeah, basically after this is Majora's Mask, which actually is gonna be the next game we're gonna play. Not directly after this, but like the next Zelda game. And then technically it would be Four Swords or Hyrule Adventure after that again, but again, we don't care about the multiplayers. And then as for the adult era, so, you know, since the time was split, yes, we're continuing with Child Line, or I should say I continue with Release Order, and the next one in the Release Order would be Majora's Mask, so yeah. Oh, the sages. But basically afterwards, like, that's the child timeline, and then the adult timeline, where Ganondorf sealed, there's basically, when he's sealed, like, the entirety of Hyrule got sunken, like in the future, and everything is ocean, and that's where we have the Wind Waker timeline, where everything's covered in a great ocean, and then Phantom Hourglass, and technically afterwards we have Spirit Tracks. So basically we have Adult Era, where after he was sealed everything's being flooded. We have Child Era, where everything continues in the world like normal. So basically, since the timeline was split with us going into the future, you know, we return back to being a child, like the Hero of Time technically returns back to being a child, but of course, like, he continued the adult era with going 7 years into the future, so, you know, in that era with him disappearing, that's when the world's being flooded. And in this child era is where he continues to travel, and as you can see, we are back in the Temple of Time, so yeah, that worked out. But yeah. And then obviously when he's defeated, like in a lot of the games, Ganondorf returns back, but there's some differences in between how long he stays sealed and how he stays sealed. Like technically after Majora's Mask, for example, is Twilight Princess, and that means they had this execution of Ganondorf and had him completely banned inside the Shadow Realm. and things like that. But yeah, we're gonna see that in the future. Like again, next up is Majora's Mask. I can't remember, is Wind Waker after that? I think it may be. And then I think it's Skyward Sword, and then I wonder if he has memories of fighting in the future as an adult. If he succeeds, yes, he has the memories. That's why he can tell Zelda about them and why they don't proceed with her plan and don't open the Temple of Time. But I think when he's defeated, like when he's unsuccessful, since there's no like him going to the future in that way at all, I think he remembers only the parts that happened but not the future fight, because that, you know, hasn't happened. But yeah, I think he remembers, because that's the reason why they don't proceed with things. So yeah. But yeah, the timeline is very interesting. It's like a guideline, but you can like kind of like, all the games are kind of developed a bit separately. There are some games that obviously are connected, like the Oracle games and like Majora's Mask and Ocarina of Time, but like in total there's no like actual link between them. Sorry. Sometimes like certain things are mentioned, like in the Wind Waker, the Hero of Time is mentioned and things like that. So, you know, you can kind of get a hint at where it's supposed to play. But yeah, like for example, Echoes of Wisdom, so the newest game, originally wasn't supposed to have a timeline at all, or be integrated into the timeline at all. But, you know, based on how things work, like how the world was created and stuff, it has to be after Ocarina of Time sometime, and they kind of mentioned a little bit when it plays, which is interesting. But yeah, they first wanted to not give it a timeline, they now kind of did, thank you. But yeah, basically, also technically Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom are in a separate timeline altogether. But yeah, basically it's like we have 3 timelines, and like in those 3 timelines you can kind of tell by how Hyrule is built up. Technically 4 timelines now, Breath of the Wild, Ocarina of Time, but yeah. They kind of link up to the others in a bit, but like they're not after the split timeline like directly, they're kind of their own thing. Some people like guessed when they may fit in with the stuff that happens with her, but it's just a guess, it was never really confirmed. But yeah, so basically you can kind of tell which like Hyrule you're in, which timeline, kind of by how Hyrule is. Like, you know, for example, as I said, if the Hero of Time succeeds but then returns back to being a child, the adult Hero of Time disappears, and then Hyrule's being flooded. So that's, you know, when you have all the water like flooding the entire area. Yes, thank you for staying this long, honestly, and hope you have a great night and a great day tomorrow. And thanks again for the raid, Kawi Girl. Make sure to check her stream out if you're interested in cozy gaming stuff. Don't remove the game card. But yeah, I would have loved to play this Master Quest from the beginning. I'm not gonna replay it, but basically Master Quest is like, get way less hearts and things like that, and it's a bit more difficult. I did actually play it mainly Master Quest as a child, once I finished it for the first time. And then I 100%ed it on my DS. And then I deleted the save and played it again. But yeah, basically Master Quest is like the same thing, or similar to what you have for Breath of the Wild and stuff. You get this, like, hearts don't really drop that much. You get item drops still from like pots and stuff, but like they are just so you're not getting knocked out. Like mobs in the dungeons and stuff, like usually they don't heal you as much and things like that. So you have fairies still and all that kind of stuff, but more in the fountains, like just a bit more difficult. But yeah, basically you have the flooded one, where like you will be able to tell once we reach those games where it's called that way, and like Wind Waker's gonna even tell the whole backstory of that. And then you have like the one where Link as a child just continues to travel, like they don't unlock the Sacred Realm after he went back and defeated Ganon in the other timeline. So they just basically completely go back to this one, decide, hey, we're not gonna open that and help him, and then he will not be successful, and then they just completely continue. And Link's setting out to travel, which is gonna be again Majora's Mask, and you guys gonna see the story behind that. And then of course when they fail, like Hyrule's a bit more ruined. You can see like in A Link to the Past and like the original Zelda's, like, I mean, to be fair, in Zelda 2, like a bit later, they kind of rebuilt the land a bit more and there's more villages and stuff, but like, you know, in Zelda 1 there's hardly anything, and in Link to the Past there's it's like one major settlement and like some smaller ones from like other races, but there's nothing much either. So, you know, you have the Zora in the river, but they don't really have a fast settlement. You have like the main village, and then you have like the castle with all its things, but it's like not really that much developed, and the land it's not that large. So you can really tell that like things were destroyed after a very long war, and, like Ganondorf completely destroyed the land. Because like, you know, in Ocarina of Time you have at least Kakariko, Castle Town, and then like all the Zora and stuff, they have their own realms. But it definitely is less and more sparse in the following games when Link fails. So yeah, they constantly basically have to rebuild the fallen Hyrule, but at least they managed to seal him in the Sealing War, although it's a very long war. There's actually a lot of this kind of stuff is like explained or like hinted at in the books. You know, there's like the 3 Zelda books, or I guess more than 3 now. We have the Arts and Artifacts, we have the Hyrule Historia, which is the one that explains these things, and then we have the other one, and then obviously the ones for Breath of the Wild. And yeah, basically in Hyrule Historia it explains all of that, and you can actually Google the timeline. Either way, that was a long tangent about this. I honestly really love Ocarina of Time, especially like the remade graphics from the 3D version. It was like my first 3D Zelda game. And it was like my second Zelda game, third Zelda game ever. I played the original Zelda on my mom's NES. But yeah, basically before that Phantom Hourglass always was mine. But yeah, when this came out, like it was like kind of with the release of the 3DS. So I didn't get like the DS that had the skin for it, like the 3DS, but I did immediately get the game. Like this was one of my first 3DS games and I loved it so much, and when they then brought out Majora's Mask, I was so happy. Because they were both very gorgeous games, and I think like they're like the first 3D Zeldas ever, and I think they're made so well. Like the only thing they really updated is some of the graphics, and like they put out some of the glitches between the 3D version and like the original in 64. But yeah, it's like really beautiful game, like really immersive land. You have the feeling like you can explore more freely, like especially as a child or when I played it the first time. Like Hyrule Field seemed so vast and there was so much to explore, and like if you didn't know where you had to go, it was like such an experience exploring this. I would definitely recommend this game to be played if you're interested in like playing a Zelda game at all and you never really touched one. I think this game is a beautiful game to start at. But yeah, so what is gonna be the plan for tomorrow since I finished that? Well, since it's only one day and there's not really too many short games I have, I decided to play Minecraft. I think I'm gonna start off Roguelike Adventures and Dungeons 2, another world of that, and we're gonna explore a bit of that together. It's a very long-winded, like modded Minecraft, but I think overall it's like a fun and nice way to play Minecraft. I may like hop into that once in a while when I'm maybe have some time or something. But yeah, I was first thinking about crafting or something, but I I don't know, that's for Thursday. I kind of really feel like playing some Minecraft, so that's what we're gonna do. And yes, we're gonna start a new world. We're not gonna continue on the world that I played on stream before, because, I don't know, it was fun, but like, I explored 1.21 way more than I had at the time. Like, I think that was the sole reason why we made like a vanilla world there, was just to explore the new Minecraft. But yeah, that's the plan. And that being said, I did do a lot of overtime the last 2 streams, so yes, right as I want to see who's raidable, of course I get bots. Thank you. Lovely. But yeah, I'm gonna see who's raidable, and then yeah, I shall start a new world tomorrow in Minecraft, and that shall be then. And then the game we play after, I'm trying to fix the issues I'm having in Discord with the bot saying it doesn't have permissions, even though it does. I'm really trying to fix that. If I can't, I will have to manually make like a huge poll thing. I will figure that out hopefully the next few days, and then we shall like vote anew for games. Certain games like Zelda and things like that, they're always gonna be in there too. But I think I'm not gonna make Zelda and Professor Layton and Pokemon Mystery Dungeon and Pokemon Rangers votable. Technically we're missing only one more in the Pokemon Ranger vicinity, because I kind of want to sprinkle them in whenever it fits. So yeah, let's see. Currently raidable are a lot of people currently playing Stardew Valley, huh? Okay, so which one do you guys want? We have the Tiger, who's currently playing. They're playing Professor Layton and the Unbound Future. Or we can watch Heaven's Last play Darker and Darker. And thank you for the stretch redeem. So yeah, Darker and Darker or Professor Layton. Do you guys feel like a shadowy dungeon adventure, or do you guys feel like a cozy riddle game? Anybody wanting to decide? I have stuff to do after the stream, so I'm not gonna decide here. I'm just gonna see what you guys want. Oh, I think it got decided for us anyways, because I think Heaven's Last is gonna... maybe they're not, but they're doing some weird stuff with the characters, so let's rate the Tiger and give you some cozy Professor Layton. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed watching me play Ocarina of Time. It was definitely a nice and long thing. And yeah, again, gonna be back tomorrow with Minecraft, and then Thursday we're gonna continue on the thing. But yeah, I hope you all have fun, and I hope you all will have a great day. And I hope to see you all tomorrow. So enjoy the raid, enjoy the evening, morning, noon, afternoon, nighttime, whatever time zone you're in, and yeah. Have a good one, bye bye.